Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope.
Today, we're fixing car names that make absolutely no sense.
Please don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. But guys, I've been struggling to sleep. Some of the things, it just does not make sense. Some, they do. This Audi, right? Some of the namings on these vehicles, it does not make sense to me. Right. Anyways, this one, it's a 2015. It's an Audi. Right. Audi. Let's go to the back. Let's check. You can see there, A4. Absolutely makes sense, right? Audi A4 starts with an A, and then also maybe we can call it what, the surname as well starts with an A. So Audi A4 completely makes sense. Right, let me show you another vehicle. So if you're still confused, check this one out. You can all see Suzuki, right? This one, Suzuki Swift. It's a 2013 model. It's a 1.4 GLS. Mileage on the vehicle is sitting at 174. Right, Suzuki, that's the name of the vehicle. And then you can see the surname. Okay, so that's Suzuki. The surname is right here, Swift. So it makes sense. Suzuki Swift. Right, easy. Now, let's go to the problem. So, the problem starts here. We all know this vehicle, right? Shout out to you, Ifushale Komor. We all know this vehicle. This is a Toyota, right? 2019 Toyota Avanza, right? Somehow Toyota got lost, right? Why did you name this car an Avanza? Why did you name it an Avanza? You should have a different name. You see this Avanza there, right? It should have gone maybe to your Audis, right? It should have gone maybe to an Audi. This, they should have at least given it a different name, right? You can't call it a Toyota Avanza. You should have given it a surname maybe that starts with this with a T there. I know you guys might think that maybe I'm crazy, but that's how I feel. So yeah, we need to rename these things. What do you guys suggest? Right, let's check this one out. We all know this, the badge Toyota, right? So this one, 2021 Toyota Starlet with 119,000 Ks. Why name it a Starlet? Right, where you guys confuse the Toyota, right? Starlet, this Starlet should be thrown maybe at Suzuki, you know, that would make sense. For this one, maybe you could have named it the Tez, Toyota Tez, or Toyota Tacoma or something like that. What do you guys think? Right, problem number three, it's here, the frog. We call it the frog because I movie shame. But yeah, windscreen cracked. It's a Nissan Juke 2019 model with 220 on the clock. Right, of course we get the first part. You can see there, it is a Nissan. But why did you guys at Nissan decide to name this Juke? Where did you get the Juke from? Where is the Juke coming from? This, since it's a Nissan, maybe you could have named it Nadia, Nissan Nadia or something like that. Something else that starts with the N. This Juke, personally, I feel it belongs to Jeep. This Juke, I personally feel that it belongs to Jeep. What would you guys have named it? What would be the correct naming for this? And then comes this one. Everything else looked okay, right? We all know this. The famous black man's wheels, BMW. So this is a BMW X6. BMW. Why did we go to X? Why did you have to jump all the letters and go and name this one X6? What was the logic behind? Personally, I think this thing was supposed to be called like a BMW Ballade. You know, that Ballade from Honda. I strongly feel that they should have stolen, or rather Maybe Honda stole the name, the Ballad. So this, I think it was supposed to be BMW Ballad. What would you have guys named it? Let me know in the comments below. All right, another problem, another one. We can all see this one, Kia. It is a Kia, right? Kia Picanto right here. So instead of you naming this one a Kia Picanto, maybe you should have put Kwid there, right? The proper naming would be Kia Kwid, KK. Makes sense. And then another one, another confusion as well, right? This one they picked the wrong name, or maybe they stole the wrong name. It's a Renault Kwid, right? Kwid should have nothing to do with this car, right? Renault Kwid. I think they should have named it Renault Royce. That would make sense. RR. Renault Royce. That would make sense. Not Kwid. Kwid belongs to Kia. Right, another one. Another confusion from Suzuki. Right, this one, it's a Suzuki Jimny. Vehicle has about 38,000 k's on the clock. Jimny, they stole the wrong name. They put the wrong name there. Suzuki, it was supposed to be something else. Jimny belongs to Jeep. Jimny belongs to Jeep. What do you think, guys? Jimny belongs to Jeep. And before we even go further, right? Cougar, you are a Ford, and then you get Cougar. You should have given that name to Kia at least. That would make sense. You should have given that name to Kia at least. It would have made sense. You see? Maybe this one. And then Toyota as well. Toyota again. You see there, Toyota Fortuner. Right. That Fortuner name, you should have gone to these guys. Right? Toyota Fortuner. That Fortuner, it was supposed to be Ford Fortuner. Then that would make sense. And also, you guys, you stole the wrong name. Everest. Everest, that shouldn't be your name. So yeah, Toyota. So yeah, guys, we need to have a separate Pretoria conference and name these cars properly. And clearly the Chinese did not receive the memo very well, right? This one is a Cherry. It's a Cherry Tiggo 8. Right, wrong name again. Wrong name again. Cherry, this was supposed to, the Tiggo rather, the Tiggo was not supposed to be here. It was supposed to be maybe a Cherry Cruise. Then that would make sense. CC, Cherry Cruise. That Tiggo, I strongly believe maybe it should have gone to the Toyota Fortuner that we saw earlier on. That would make sense, right? Toyota Tiggo. Simple. And then yeah, second to last, we can all see this one. It's a Peugeot 3008. Why did they have to include the 3008? They should have given it something else. Maybe Peugeot Polo. That would make sense. Peugeot Polo. So here, instead of this, they were supposed to write Polo. Yeah, Polo. Simple as that. What would you have named this one? All right, ladies and gents, so yeah, we've come to the end of the video. So yeah, to wrap it up, another confusion from the German boys. So this one, no need to introduce it. VW Golf 7 GTI, right? Why GTI? They should have given it something else, like VW Viano or Vito. So yeah, let me know what other brands did I leave out. Let me know what vehicles would you change their names and whatnot. Yeah, remember to subscribe to the channel, ladies and gents. I'll see you on the flip side.